Today, finally, after a year, probably a bit longer than a year actually, maybe, yeah, probably like 2 years, close to 2 years, I can finally enjoy my collection. The reason that I haven't been able to enjoy this collection is because I've been stuck in limbo for the last year, trying to sort the house out. Now though is the time that I can finally start to put all my slabs away in places that I want to put them, organize them, see what we've got left to complete from some of these sets. Obviously we're going to be doing singles binders and we're going to be doing PSA slab sort of, I'll show you. So these cases basically. So we're going to be filling these cases up with different sets. We've got 3 different palms off cases for PSA slabs. I will show you them in a second. Now, just like a lineup of the Power Rangers, we've got our goodies behind us. These binders are for our single collections, and we've got our graded card cases. We've got a yellow one, we've got a black one, and we've got a blue one. Now, I did strategically pick some of these colours. Some of them I kind of liked, so I just thought, you know, I'd try it out. But I did strategically pick them for certain sets. So I'm excited to show you what we're going to be doing with these sets. Also, I realised I know we're missing red and green, and maybe white, and probably some other colours, but yeah. Anyway, I realised this could look a scene from like Casting Couch or something, but anyway, the binders that we've got, we're not going to do them today. We're going to leave them, but we will be coming back to them as well. So we've got obviously our yellow, our black one, our pink one, we're going to have a pink one, and then our blue one. I'm so excited for them. I still don't know what to do with them yet, so we'll figure that out. We do have our yellow case. We've got our black one, which I'm going to save. The black one's going to be probably the last one out of the graded stuff. And then our blue one. So it's a toss-up between blue and yellow. Got to figure out which one I want to go for first. Right, so I've decided we're going to flip the Queen's nose so we can so we do right. So if it's heads, it's blue. If it's tails, it's yellow. Let's see what is it going to be. It's tails, so we're gonna go with the yellow. I hope Palms Off see this video. You know, this is like free promo for Palms Off right now. That's hey, you know what? That's actually really solid like that. Like, it's not just like flimsy. It's actually like, you know what I mean? You got to put a bit of effort into like opening it. So, okay, already like that alone, that the magnetized bit on that is cool. With the Palms Off logo, lovely like suede inside, and then we have our pockets. Let's dump them out. We've got our lovely insert as well, really nice, like a felt, like a yellow felt as well. I'm so excited to put these cards in here, you know. Our first set that we're going to be putting in to this lovely yellow graded card case is going to be one of my all-time favorite sets, and that is going to be Tag Team All-Stars GX, or All-Stars Tag Team GX. I don't know how it's meant to be said, but either way, it's my favorite set, and I think I'm like almost complete a full PSA 10 set. I've been working on it for like 3 years when I started like properly getting back into like stuff, and I discovered like Japanese Pokemon cards. So it's gonna be exciting to finally put them away and like know and see what we've got left to tick off, and then be like, right, I've got a full complete set and a no then. So let's get the cards out and let's get into it. Also, I get my timelines mixed up. I still think we're like living in like 2022 or something. It was basically 2019 when I started like the Tag Team GX set. So yeah, on the end, towards the end of 2019, when the boxes were like £40 a box. Anyway, let's get back to it. So what we're gonna do, we are on JP Collector right now. I'm gonna go and open up our Sun and Moon Tag Team GX All-Stars. So as you can see, we've ticked off all these ones, as you can see there. So what we do is we'll go down to the secret rares and we'll just start going through them. So the first one on the list is the Wishy Washy. So first up on the list is our Wishy Washy. Now we do have older sleeves on these, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking them off and we're going to be replacing them with newer PSA Fit sleeves, just so it's a little bit tighter on the cards. Now I do like to sleeve my PSA slabs. I just think it protects the case from getting any scratches and stuff. And I don't want to be, you know, faffing around new cases and stuff like that if it gets scratched. So up next, we've got our Dedenne PSA 10. So as you can tell as well, if it didn't make this clear, this is a full PSA 10 set of Tag Team GX All-Stars. Look at that. Nice and tight, nice and clean. And luckily that is already in another nice tight sleeve. So lovely cards. I'm so happy with this set. And then the next one of my faves. Now, I remember when I got these, I actually hit 2 of these cards. So we actually do have 2. We got a duplicate and we got that one. I do like to have dupes of certain cards that I like, just in case I want to display one also. So right, let's put in, let's see, 6.8, this is 6.2, so this a little bit earlier on that one. And then we've got that one, so we might keep that out. We'll keep that maybe a spare pile, so we'll keep that there for now. Next up is going to be the Trevenant and Dusknoir. Trevenant and Dusknoir. I mean, bit of an odd pick, isn't it, together? But it's probably not one of the most popular ones. But I do really like just all these cards in this set. It's just something about it. They've got like some big bangers in this set, but then also just like a cool tag team variations, you know what I mean, with certain Pokemon together. So after that, we have our alt art version. I feel like we're going to be taking a lot of these sleeves off, because when we've obviously done our last organisation of these sets, we probably used bigger sleeves, whereas these are perfect fit ones, so it'll stop it from getting scratched. After the alt art then, I really like this card. I remember when I seen this when it was like the first time me opening this set. I really liked Jirachi, and I like the Hyper Rare version as well, which we will see. And then after Jirachi, ooh, nice, and it's there right in the top ready for us, the Umbreon and Darkrai. I love the alt art version of that, which I think is coming up next. So we have that one, and then yes, we do. So I know we've definitely got 2 of these alt arts as well. Now this is like one of my favorite alt arts. Look at that, and wouldn't you know it, we've got 2. So we're gonna, and if you didn't know as well, obviously as you can tell, we've got the Deoxys and the Espeon and the Umbreon and that as duplicates, just because I really like the cards. Our Weavile GX, let's take out this bigger sleeve. So hopefully you enjoy these sort of videos as well. I really just want people to just be chilling out, watching it, and then getting in the mood to want to do their own collection or sort their own collection out or whatever. So right up next is our Melmetal. That is the next one on the list. And after Melmetal, we do have the babies up next. Now if you don't know what I'm on about, you will see them. And the alt art version of the card is actually amazing. So there we go, Melmetal. I remember when I saw the alt art version of this, which you'll see up next after this one, I genuinely was like, that is probably one of the best looking cards I've ever seen. It was so cool. Right, so that's the secret rare version, full art version. Now look at this, the alt art version. You can't knock that. That artwork is actually so cool. I love it, mate. Like, who doesn't love it? Like, all the different Pokeballs. You've got Igglybuff, you've got Clefairy, and you've got Togepi. 3 cute little Pokemon. Look at that. Love that one. Right, up next then, after that one, is the Eevee. Now, the Rainbow Rare of this one is amazing, because I think, if I'm correct, the Rainbow version has little hearts in the background. So obviously you see the way it's got like a shattered glass sort of like effect on the background of this one. Also, it looks as though there's like a massive print line across Eevee's face on that one. I don't know if it's just the case though. Either way, I mean, it's a 10 and it's in my collection anyway, so it makes no difference. Probably one of my favorite cards. I mean, I'm gonna say it about every card. This is why this set is one of my favorite sets. So it is the Derpy Eevee. I remember pulling this card and I thought I'd got like fake cards or something. So like I opened this set in like 2019 and I was like, have I got like a fake box or something? Like, what's this card? I was like, that doesn't look real. That's not like a real Pokemon, that is it? And then when I looked online, I was like, oh no, it actually is real. Like, it's actually like one of the Derpy, just silly ones. So it's like the Dedenne GX. Let me show you. So it's like the Dedenne. It's just absolutely adorable. So funny as well. So that is an amazing artwork. Again, this is all in one set. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just can't complain whatsoever. Next up is Will. Again, you don't really like, you know, people don't really fuss over some of these ones. So they are more the cheap end ones. And that's the thing with this set, which would be very scary to open a booster box right now with the prices that there are. Because if you got cards like this as your secret rare, you wouldn't be that happy. But you would be very, very, very happy if you hit this beauty. Now, Erica's Hospitality. What a card this is. Now, they did actually reprint this Erica as well. Not this obviously specific one, but they did reprint like an Erica in 151, which is an amazing artwork as well. And there's an alt version of it. So, I mean, if there was an alternative artwork version of this one, it would be unbelievable. But even then, this artwork alone is beautiful. And you can't get this in English. The only way you can get this is in Japanese. So, stunning card. Really expensive as well. So, we got a fan favourite up next. And we've got Misty and Lorelia. It's a bit of a tongue twister for me, especially with my accent. Who doesn't love a Misty card, eh? So, let's get that in. I think the sleeves, yeah, the sleeves like a PSA. You know what, right? Because of my OCD, it's going to do me head in. Even though that feels like a PSA fit one. We're just going to re-sleeve it because it doesn't feel like a new one. It doesn't feel like a clean, fresh, new one. So there we go. Now I think we filled the first row. We have, look at that. The first row is done. And we are pretty much past halfway now. Now we do have a second one, and you know what we're doing with the second one, we're going to put it in our duplicates pile. And it's one of those things, sometimes I've got duplicates of cards that I think were like good holds, or you know, I might have hit them twice, or whatever it might be. So a lot of these cards I've pulled myself. I'd say 95% of these cards I've probably pulled myself, apart from ones that I actually needed. Now this is the biggest one in the set. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realised we actually have two Ericas as well. So we got two Ericas here. Yeah, we got two Ericas there, so yeah. But we are going to give it a new sleeve as well, because that sleeve is tired. And as you can see, the case is nice and fresh because of the sleeve. My friend Greg, man, he has some expensive cards, but he just doesn't sleeve them. He doesn't care. And I'm like, bro, you're going to scratch them? And he's like, I don't care. And he's got like, you know, like first edition Zards or whatever, like some mad stuff. But this is the big one now. This is a huge one as well, Sightseer. Really expensive card. I remember at one point, right, this card went up to like £3,000 or something. It was almost a bit like the Moonbury on it. It just went so high. And it was crazy when we had like the waifu boom. But I do like waifus as well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a weeb in the sense of like, you know, I like it for certain things. I just, for some reason, I just really love the full art trainer designs. And it always seems to be the girl ones have the better designs for some reason. But yeah, right, so to start off our big trio as well in this set. This is what I mean why this is one of my favourite sets possible. Because you have so many cards, and we haven't even hit the bangers yet. So look at this. We have the Blues Tactics, which is an amazing card, and also it's got Charmander on the front as well. When I seen this set, I was like, how is this like so cheap? And I was buying boxes after boxes, and I'm so glad that I did, because I got to enjoy this set, I got to make some memories, and I got to get some amazing cards for my collection. Oh, also, we do have second Sightseer. So you know what we've got to do? Let's get this Sightseer sleeved up, and let's put it in the duplicates pile. I'm so happy to be doing this though. You guys don't realise, like, this has been so long in the making. We're missing the Bryceman one, the Believer and Bryceman one. Next up though is gonna be Hapu, little Hapu. So again, some of the full art trainers are cool, like, but some of these ones, meh, not the biggest fan. I mean, it's not because it's not expensive, or like if it was an expensive card I probably still wouldn't like it, but yeah, I think the next one coming up is probably my favourite one as well out of the Full Art Trainers. And I'm going to say it about every card. I'm sorry, I am. Right, where is she? So I can't seem to find my other Blues Tactic. I definitely have one though. I don't know what's happened there. Anyway, well, we got a Blues Tactic from when we went to Japan. So, I mean, I'm actually quite lucky that I've got this right now. But I'm happy enough. Let's take this out. Oh my god, this sleeve is just like, it's coming apart, but it's not actually like coming off this card. My favourite Pokemon is Squirtle, as well as Blastoise, obviously that evolution line. And in this set, look at this card as well. So I actually have the reverse hollows of all of these cards. So I've got that one, I've got that one, and I do have the Blastoise again. I don't know where I've put some of these cards. I need to find them. That's the problem when you're moving and when you have to just put stuff in different boxes and stuff. You forget what boxes stuff's in. I really like this one actually. It's the Roxy. I remember when I pulled this one, and honestly, like, I think it's so cool. Obviously, because you got a guitar on, it looks badass as. Like, it looks like such a badass card. And then you've got like the coffin stuff. Because she's got a card in Dream League as well. One of the character rares. I love it as well, the purple one. So yeah, you'll be seeing that at some point. Wink, wink. This is a really cool one, this one. It's one for the girls, I think. This one's one for the girls. Love the colours, like really soft, like sort of like muted colours, but it just goes really well. Not one of my faves, to be honest. Not one of my faves. Maybe because I know, you know what's crazy actually as well? Because he's in Dream League as well. I don't know, I don't like his Dream League one. I think he's got the Magnemite. No, it's not Magnemite, it's the Drillbur, sorry. He's got the Drillbur one. I'm not a fan of it, I don't know why, I just don't like him. It's just not really that cool to it. So yeah, Clay, PSA 10. Next up after Clay, then went right towards the end. Got last two of the big ones when it comes to the secret rares, and then we move on to the hyper rares. Look at this. Okay, we get the Welder. Again, pretty basic one. You know, some of these cards, they're just thrown in as well, which are quite cool. It is nice to throw little random ones like that in. And then, last but not least, out of the big ones, when it comes to the big full arts, look at this. Love this, the Reds Challenge in a PSA 10. Amazing card with the Bulbasaur on it. I didn't realise by now, if you've never seen this set before, we've obviously got Bulbasaur, we've got the Charmander one, and we've got the Squirtle. We've got a second Roxy. I don't know why, maybe we pulled one. Maybe I think we might have pulled another one. I mean, we pulled loads of duplicates in these and probably sold some of them off. But so we're on to the hyper rares now. The hyper rares, pretty similar to before. You're going to see a lot of similar ones. It's pretty much like the secret rares, but just hyper rares versions. So we do have the Wishy Washy. I'll put it in a new sleeve. It feels like it's already kind of in a new sleeve, but I'm in a flow with it now. After that one then, if you didn't guess from before, it's going to be Espeon Deoxys. Now, as you can see, I did know that I needed this card. So when I was at one of the shows, I think this might have been from Trident Cards at Comic-Con. Because I think they are the ones that have the, like, put this on. Really happy about that. I knew I needed this card. I definitely knew I needed it at the time. Same with another one that I know I haven't got yet, but I just need to send off for grading. So that's going to be fun when we get that returns. Up next, Trevenant and Dusknoir. I'm loving this, you know. I don't know about you guys, hopefully you're enjoying the video, but like, I am loving finally being able to just sort my sets out. I just get to see the cards again. These cards have been like locked away. Next up, Jirachi. As you can tell, it's the same sort of order as the secret rare order as well, just without the alt arts. You know, it would be crazy actually thinking about it, like, but they haven't done like an alt art hyper rare. Do you know what I mean? I don't think so. Imagine an alt art hyper rare. I think that'd be pretty cool. Next up, it's going to be our Umbreon and Darkrai. Now, when I used to open this set, I mean, amazing set. When I used to open it, I opened that many boxes. Honest to God, right? Some of the cards that I found were the hardest to pull were the gold cards when it came to like the Charizard and the Pikachu and the Mewtwo. So I struggled for a while to even get them cards, and I wanted to try and pull them so I could like say I've pulled like every card. But I just couldn't. It was so hard to do. So we've got Weavile up next. what is going to be up next? Melmetal. God, you don't want to see the mess that's behind the screen right now. It looks so clean. Oh, we're nearly finishing this row now, and we're nearing the end. So, the last one, I think we did, yeah, we've done another one as well. I don't think we paid 80, I think we did do a deal. It might have been, it was quite a while ago, but when there was a big boom with Dream League and with some of the waifu cards, I ended up picking up a card. I'd done a big deal with the guys because they had it mispriced. I think it was the Lunala Solgaleo, and I sold it for like quite a lot than what I paid for it. But I seen it was mislabeled because I knew the set, and it paid off. We've got the Eevee is meant to be up next, but we obviously can't put the Eevee in because we haven't got it. We do have it as a single, but we just don't have it as a PSA 10 yet. So now we're on to the gold cards. So Charizard is up next. So it goes Eevee, then Charizard. We do have them. We got Pikachu. I mean, I even picked up one of these in Japan as well, raw. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. So if you're liking this set, I would highly recommend picking some cards up, some singles. I wouldn't recommend doing a PSA 10 set. You really don't need to do a PSA 10 set. The only reason I done one was because I started it years ago. I don't think I'd do it again. I mean, it's fun. It is definitely fun at the time, but you know, some of the prices are so crazy. Like, unless you're pulling them yourself or you've started already, I would honestly just get some really nice mint cards and just start a fun little binder. So yeah, Mewtwo is up next after the Pikachu. Mew and Mewtwo, another cute one. Look at that. Up next we got the Greninja and Zoroark. That is cool, that one. I actually had, I think two of these and three of like another, maybe the Melmetal Lucario or something like that. But yeah, I remember just hitting them. I was like, no, I was like, I need the Charizard, I need the other ones. But yeah, so I remember selling a few of them. I did sell one or two of them. Like we said before, we've got Melmetal and Lucario. So we got the Melmetal Lucario. Now this submission as well, this was a submission, or a lot of these cards were in a massive submission that are sent to Graded Gem. God, who remembers those guys? When the whole PSA meltdown happened because the hobby just like exploded. Yeah, I had them sent off, so that's why they're all similar sets. They'll all be like 6.2 sets, some of these, and then the ones that I didn't pick up with that, obviously it'll be different sets. So any ones that you see like a 6.2 set number, it's probably been from that submission. So a lot of these cards are from that submission, and I was so excited to get it back. I was so upset, honestly. I was so gutted when all the stuff happened, because I was like, oh my god, I've got to wait like 2 years just to get me slabs, and I might not even get them. What if I don't? So yeah, I was a bit worried at first. And then we've got last one. So this is the last one, guys, when it comes to the PSA 10 set. What a set this has been. What a collection this is as well. So happy, and we put it in. So if we look on our JP collector, we've ticked off pretty much everything. I think we're just missing obviously the Eevee and the Charizard in PSA. We do have the Charizard in a BGS, and we in a 9.5, and we do have the Eevee in a raw copy. But yeah, looking at it, I think we have, and then obviously the Bryceman, but I think I do have that, or I've got it as a single. I need to double check, but we definitely either have that or we just need to get it. But luckily that's a cheap one, so that's fine. And then everything else is ticked off. So we've got 1, 2, and then maybe 3 with the Charizard if we do want to try and get just a PSA 10. So technically we've got 2 or 3 that we need to get left to finish this set off, and it's done. Honestly, what a journey that set's been as well. It's so amazing, so good. Right, so that is, I mean, we've made an absolute mess. We've got our duplicates here. I know we've got a few more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dupes there. Right, this is our PSA 10 Tag Team GX All-Stars set, with the other 2 that we need to finish off, or 3. That'll complete it, and I'll be very, very, very happy. Now we might even put some duplicates in these as well, just to fill them out. We might just put the duplicates in there, but I am so happy right now to finally have one of my first sets complete when it comes to PSA 10 sets. This is just the first of many collections that we're going to be putting away. So we got our Tag Team GX one. Next up is going to be our Dream League set. So I'm excited to show you that, see how we get on with that one. Right guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, drop a sub as well if you enjoyed it. And yeah, let's get ready for the next one.